Hey everyone. I just want to go over something additional to build on our recent Trump versus Hitler video. I don't know if anyone's heard of Godwin's law. You probably have, but you might not know it's called Godwin's law. So if you haven't, the internet Nazi law, I'm telling you, you've heard about it. Trump knows what he's doing. The creator of Godwin's law says the Hitler comparison is apt. The internet legend explains why the Biden campaign isn't wrong to compare Trump to Hitler. What is Godwin's law? What is the internet Nazi law? Well, let's see. Anytime people start fighting on the internet, someone will inevitably reach for the Hitler comparison. It's a virtually unbreakable rule known as Godwin's law, named after Mike Godwin, an early internet enthusiast who coined it back in 1990. It's also understood that often the party mentioning Hitler or the Nazis is losing the argument, though that's not part of the law itself. Now, this is where it's interesting, as everything with the internet, and even not the internet, just the way humans are, everything builds and morphs and changes. It's one giant game of telephone. So things often end up meaning forever something that it wasn't always intended to mean. So here's what most people assume it is: that Godwin's law, short for Godwin's law or rule of Nazi analogies, is an internet adage asserting, as an online discussion grows longer, the probability of a comparison involving Nazis or Hitler approaches. It used to happen all the time. Oh my God, I'm old. But like the early internet, I'm telling you, people would just be dropping the you're a Nazi, and everyone would get sick of it and it lost its meaning. So when everyone started pointing out how much of a Nazi Trump is, it was kind of like a backlash, like, oh, you're just doing the Nazi thing. You're just saying he's a Nazi. Yeah, but like, hopefully, if you watched our episode on it, we showed some really critical points about how Hitler and Trump follow the same playbook. Trump's even kind of not improving on it intentionally, but what's happening, how he's using it, how he's using fascism, it's getting kind of scary. So let's get back to Godwin's law. This is from Godwin himself. Trump's opening himself up to the Hitler comparison. Godwin stated in an interview, and in his view, Trump is actively seeking to evoke the parallel. See, this is creepy. You could say the vermin remark or the poisoning the blood remark. Maybe one of them would be a coincidence, Godwin said. But both of them pretty much make it clear that there's something thematic going on, and I can't believe it's accidental. I mean, it's not accidental. Trump might be falling apart at the seams, but like he knows enough to how to put together a pitch, right? Because that's all he is a garbage, shitty, greasy pitch man. That's what's happening here. So the comparisons about calling Trump Hitler or a Nazi aren't just like over exaggerated terms. We're not using it. No one's using it to just try and get to an exaggerated point. This is what he is. This is everything he is. And there's more evidence to it. What we have in Hitler's speeches are mostly recorded, and they are not always particularly coherent. What you see in efforts to compile his speeches are scholars trying to piece together what they sounded like. So it's a little bit like going to watch a stand-up comedian who's hitting all his great lines. You see again and again Hitler repeating himself. He'll repeat the same line or the same sentiment on different occasions. You keep using the same phrases over and over again. That's how you get people to just start getting comfortable with it and thinking it's the norm and reality and the truth. That's what Trumpism is. That's what MAGA is. That's what Nazism was to some extent. I'm oversimplifying it, but for the sake of the comparison, the effect on the public when used as a political tool, this brainwashing, what it is, this cult mentality, it's terrifying. It's powerful. So Godwin's law, if you've never heard of it by name, you've probably come across it, committed it yourself. I sure have back in the day. I don't know. Just wanted to let you know. I thought it was pretty cool. Check us out.